What's up, gang gang? It's Mary Speaking Truth. I want to drop in and do a video, kind of between patients, and I was talking to somebody, and the conversation kind of, well, it went like this. They were asking me my opinion about something, and the situation. They keep dealing with the same person for an extended amount of time. So I listen as always, and then I give you from a spiritual point or a point of what I feel. So the question was, what should I do about the situation of going back and forth to this person over 4 or 5 years or more? It's probably more than 5 years. So my question to them after I listened was, why do you keep putting out the same fire and going back to the same situation just to repeat the same cycle? So I thought about it. I said, I'm going to do a quick video on it, because a lot of people go through this in life. You keep going back and back to the same situation, dealing with the same thing, the same person. They haven't changed. Nothing's changed. You're with a person. You've been with them for years. You haven't evolved. You're not going from level to level. You're still at the same stagnant situation or in the same place you were 5 years ago. There's been no growth. You haven't evolved. You're doing the same thing that you did when you met this person. The conversation hasn't changed. If you want marriage, you haven't gotten married. You just get nothing. You're at the same place that you started from. Maybe you got a better job. Maybe they got a better job. Things of that nature, making more money here and there. I don't know, little things. But as far as you guys together as a couple, you're not growing. There's no growth. Everything just stands still. The conversation has to change. You're talking about the same thing you were talking about 5 years ago. And you keep going back. You keep going back. And you keep going back. And my question is, why? Like I asked this person, I said, why? What is it that makes you actually want to continue to go back? Why do you continue to go back? So, why? You going with the fire extinguisher. You keep putting out the same fires. Why? What sense does it make? What's the purpose to keep putting out the same fire? What's the purpose in you going back to the same situation, to the same person? And you wasted so much time. You wasted enough time. Like I told this person, you asked me and I'm telling you. You didn't ask me, but I'm still telling you. You wasted enough time. Look, what's supposed to work for you will work for you. When you're with someone and you're doing something in life, whatever it is, you're supposed to grow. You're supposed to evolve. You're supposed to go from level to level. You're not supposed to be sitting in the same situation, same circumstance from day one to day 2001. I'm just putting out numbers. You're supposed to move. You're supposed to grow. You're supposed to see a difference in. There's supposed to be some addition, some value added, something additional added, something new, something evolving. You know what I'm saying? It's not supposed to be the same thing, the same situation, the conversation piece should have changed. You should not be talking the same thing, trying to solve the same problem. If I met you in 2000 and I'm still with you in 2005, our conversation piece has to be totally different. You know what I'm saying? It has to be totally different within that time frame. It should not be the same, It should not be the same. It should be totally different. You know what I'm saying? We should see growth between the two of us and us and within us individually. There should be growth. You know what I'm saying? So I just came and said that because I hear this a lot. I see this a lot. I've done this in the past myself, to be honest. Not quite 5 years though, but wasted a little time on somebody. But I just kept saying, don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. If a person or whatever, and I'm just going to speak on people because instead of situations, if they want you and they want to build something with you and grow with you, it does not take 5 years. It don't even take 2 years. It's gonna be something that you guys start doing immediately. Once you decide you're gonna be together, you start doing things, you start planning your life together, you start growing, evolving together. And that Rome wasn't built in a day. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that all this gonna happen just right away, but it should be steps taken to this. You should always see growth. Sometimes you stop. You gotta take care of some things, but you should always continue. Always be up. It should. You deal with what you gotta deal with in the in between, and you deal with that. But you should always be moving. You should always be growing. You should always be You should always see the progress in your relationship. Okay, you should always see that. Okay, people will see that. Okay, because people say, "Dang, y'all really." I see the change. I see this. Everybody around you should see that. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of dropped that because I'm being honest with y'all. I'm tired of y'all wasting y'all time. I love y'all, and I want to see you have better because you are great and you deserve better. And not saying that these people that you spending all these years on, wasting all this time with, are not good people. Don't get me wrong. They're probably great people. I'm not the one to judge. I'm just telling you what you deserve and that you should go for the best. And there's someone out there that wants exactly what you want. And I tell y'all, it's about frequency, it's about alignment, it's about vibration. And you have to be in that frequency, aligning yourself to attract exactly what you want, because you only attract who you are. I'm out. Peace, love, and light.